In Death is a VR roguelike released in 2018 for PSVR and PC VR platforms, where players pick up a bow and take on creatures of the underworld, arrow by arrow. Now, in 2020, developer Superbright is breathing new life into the game with In Death Unchained on Oculus Quest. The question is, what is Unchained? A simple port to a weaker platform? Or a brand new experience unchained from wires? Thank you to Paul at Wiretap Media for letting me try out a preview build of In Death Unchained, and for providing you with a review copy of the full game. The core gameplay of In Death Unchained is fairly simple. You travel through a randomly generated maze of the undead, slaughter everything in your way, die, and repeat. Your bow can attack with normal arrows or specialty arrows that can do things like freeze enemies, set them on fire, blow them up, or do all kinds of other chaos. Your bow even controls your movement, with your main method of locomotion being arrows that teleport you to where they land. Although this seems a bit odd at first, once you're a skilled marksman, it makes movement so much fun. If this movement scheme doesn't strike your fancy though, don't worry, the devs at Superbright have plans to implement traditional movement in a future update. Although in real life I'm no skilled archer, the bow controls in In Death Unchained are realistic enough that I felt like I was really unleashing arrows into legions of the undead. If you prefer shooters, you'll be happy to know that you can unlock a crossbow fairly early on. The crossbow plays more like a traditional gun, is easier to aim, and does more damage, which makes it so much easier to clear out a room. However, I enjoyed the traditional bow for its more immersive controls. One thing you'll need to get used to though is dying. This game is not easy. However, every time you die, you'll unlock achievements that'll make you stronger in future runs. Death isn't frustrating in Death Unchained, it's just a learning experience. If you played the original In Death, you'll be happy to know that Unchained includes a brand new Heck-themed area known as the Abyss. I really enjoyed this area, and felt that its dark themes made for a great background for taking out enemies. The best new feature Unchained brings to the table though, is just being on quest. It feels amazing to be able to slaughter enemies all around you without ever losing tracking, and there are no wires to kill your immersion. The wireless 360 tracking the quest offers helps make this game go from good to great, and it makes it so much more immersive. In Death was meant for wireless play. The afterlife isn't issue-free though. My deaths almost never felt fair, as an out-of-sight enemy can deliver a final blow, and you'll never know what killed you. But even if you're keeping a close eye on every single enemy, sometimes they can warp to a completely different location, even behind you, and then kill you. That said, these issues feel like minor gripes when I've enjoyed this game so much. In Death Unchained might be one of my favorite games on Quest right now. Ever since I've got it, I've played it every single night before bed, just to get a few more runs in. Its immersive controls and addictive gameplay make me feel a rush I haven't felt ever since the first time I played Superhot. If you have a Quest and this looks interesting, you should definitely pick it up. If you played the original, the new content along with the 360 freedom the Quest allows should be more than enough to justify a double dip. The folks at Superbright did a great job of making this game go from good to great, and I think this could go down as one of VR's best. If you have another game you'd like for me to check out, let me know in the comments. Also be sure to follow me on Twitch and Twitter so you can see all the other cool games I want to share with you. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Bye!